For the last few weeks, me and my friend have been arguing about which Marvel character is better, Daredevil or the Punisher. I think it's the Punisher, my friend thinks it's Daredevil, and I'm here to give you 10 reasons about why it's Punisher. So, it's obviously Punisher. I have 10 reasons. I guess I'll just show you. Let's go to the intro.
I'll dance with you.
Reason number 1. Punisher was a better fighter. Okay, you may think, well, that's probably not true, because Daredevil is able to, fight his way, whatever. Daredevil's a good fighter, but here's the thing. Punisher's a better raw fighter. Punisher has beaten Daredevil in fights multiple times. Daredevil's beaten Punisher, but here's the thing. Daredevil has powers, okay? If you take away Daredevil's powers and you just put his martial arts skills up against Punisher's fighting abilities, Punisher could take him down. Reason number 2. Punisher, he's very patriotic. I'm sure Daredevil's not, anti-America. I'm sure Daredevil's just as patriotic as the next guy. But Punisher, his hero, at least in the comics, is Captain America. He's a very patriotic guy. That's why if you, drive by, you see those trucks, and you see, the Punisher skull on it, it'll, lots of the time be red, white, and blue. He's a patriotic guy, and he stands for America. Now, even though I feel like he breaks the law a lot by killing the criminals, he's still a patriotic guy, and you have to give him some points for that. Reason number 3. Punisher has a heart. Daredevil has a heart too, obviously, but you can tell Punisher has a soft side. Even though Punisher goes around mercilessly killing criminals, he's not like some heartless dude. He had a family, and once he lost his family, he basically lost his will to live, and he had to have some reason to live, so he resorted to taking down the criminals that ruined his life. So, I mean, he does have a heart. He loved his family. I'm not saying that Matt Murdock, Daredevil, doesn't have a heart. He's a nice guy, but Punisher's one of those guys where it's beneath all the toughness, he's probably a pretty nice guy. Reason number 4. This one's not that big of a reason, but it's still a reason. Punisher has a really cool, a symbol. Punisher has that big skull, which is cool. All Daredevil really has is just the D. I don't know. It's just more of a bonus reason, but it is one of the reasons, because Punisher does have a cooler symbol. You have to admit that. Reason number 5. Punisher has been able to beat many heroes before. In alternate universes, there have been universes where a whole bunch of superheroes became evil, and he had to kill them. And he was able to do it. He literally killed an evil version of Deadpool in one universe, which is impressive considering Deadpool can't die. I mean, he's powerful enough to take down a lot of different people. So, yeah. He also killed the Kingpin before, too, in the Marvel Universe and the comics. Reason number 6. Actually, the Punisher is more popular than Daredevil. At least the Wikipedia page views has more views than Daredevil. I'll prove it. Computer, who is more popular, Daredevil or the Punisher?
The Punisher's Wikipedia page views are 12,286, which are 4,945 more than that of Daredevil. Daredevil's Wikipedia page views are 7,341.
So, yeah, there you go. I mean, it's just proof that Punisher is better. Reason number 7. The Punisher has beat Daredevil in fights before. Okay, Daredevil has also beat the Punisher, but just like I said in an earlier reason, you've got to give Punisher credit for that, considering Daredevil uses powers, and Punisher has no powers. Punisher's able to beat Daredevil without powers. So, I mean, yeah. They're probably tied on, honestly, the amount of times that they've beaten each other. But, I mean, Punisher is the underdog here because Daredevil has powers and Punisher does not. So. Reason number 8. The Punisher has lots of military training, making him like a tough person to beat. He was in the Marines in the comics and the Netflix show, and he was in the FBI in one of the movies. So, either way, he has like training, good training. Like the Marines, like I don't know what they teach you in the Marines, but I assume you have to fight pretty hard in the Marines or work out or whatever. And so he has military training, formal training, which means he'd be a very hard person to beat, even in just a hand-to-hand fight without his weapons. Reason number 9. The Punisher has had more stuff made about him. We proved earlier that he has like more Wikipedia page views, which like means he's more popular. Daredevil has 3 seasons of a TV show and 1 old movie. Punisher has like 3 old movies. So like 1 really old one, which is actually like the second Marvel movie to be ever made. And then like a remake of that movie, and then a sequel to that. So that's 3 movies, and then he has a TV show with 2 seasons. So, and he's also in the Daredevil show in season 2. So he's like in a lot of stuff, and he's in the Defenders show. So he's just had more stuff made about him than Daredevil. Reason number 10. I saved the best for last on this one because this is probably the most convincing reason. Punisher's code of conduct. You may think, why does some ruthless killer who kills like any criminal he sees on the spot have a code of conduct? Well, he kills criminals, but he doesn't want to kill anyone who doesn't deserve it. So, in the Civil War in the comics, he was on Captain America, or he was on Iron Man's side. But whenever he was attacked by other superheroes, he literally would not lift a finger to defend himself. He would like let them attack him. He wouldn't defend himself. That's his code of conduct. And another thing, whenever this villain named the Jackal hired the Punisher to try to kill Spider-Man, because he told the Punisher that Spider-Man was evil, and Jackal convinced him. So Punisher tried to kill Spider-Man, but Spider-Man convinced him that he wasn't a bad guy. And then Punisher went after Jackal for tricking him. He also worked for the Hydra version of Captain America because he was such a big fan of Captain America that he didn't realize that Captain America was evil at first. But whenever Captain America was revealed to be evil, then he worked against Hydra, fought against the evil Captain America, and was like one of the main people who helped take down Hydra. So, there you go. That's all the proof that you need. Punisher is better than Daredevil. He is. So, subscribe to Random X. This was Nerd Talk with Levi. See you later.
The Punisher is better than Daredevil.